Hello, welcome back. I'm very excited about this video because I have officially completed the Alphabet Superset. I made a video at the beginning of the Alphabet Superset about what it was and what I was going to be doing. And then in this video, I'm going to be talking about how it went, some of the designs that came out of it that are going up into my shop today, and how I did the update for my shop to actually create these designs as stickers and get them out for sale. So it's going to be kind of a combined reflection on the Alphabet Superset challenge, and then also like a kind of a little bit of a vlog about preparing for the shop update and what I had to do. So I hope you enjoy it. And if you see any designs that you like enough to have for your own, you can check out my Etsy shop, which is always linked below. But here we go. First, let's talk about the Alphabet Superset. This was a 6-month artistic challenge designed and hosted by Struthless, and the goal is to set up some constraints for yourself to make and publish something creative every week. Each person gets to sort of decide what that is and what that looks like, and prepare for something that is feasible to do every week. And I will say right now, I did allow myself to bend my constraints throughout the challenge because the ultimate goal for me was to create designs for my sticker shop. And I didn't want to be held back from actually creating the designs if I couldn't think of a theme idea that started with like X, for example, or if I couldn't think of enough pieces to put on a sticker sheet. So prepare for that. I did what worked for me, and I'm considering the challenge a success. There were also some catch-up weeks sprinkled in, so it wasn't exactly 26 weeks long, which in hindsight was an excellent choice on Struthless' part because I really needed those breaks to catch up when I inevitably fell very behind. Very quickly, let's run through all the designs that I did. Not all of these got made into stickers. I picked through the ones that I liked the best and the ones that I thought were the most marketable, for lack of a better word. If you do happen to see something that you would love as a sticker but didn't make the cut, let me know. My shop is still very much a baby. I don't get very many orders, and if I don't get very many orders, I don't have data to work with to figure out what people like and what people don't like. So this is one way you can tell me what you would like to see. I've also covered some of these in a previous video, but I'm just going to go through all A to Z very quickly, all the designs I did. First, A is for autumn antelopes. I actually launched my shop right after I made these stickers. I featured them in my video about how I use my silhouette machine to make sticker sheets. I think they're adorable. I really like these, and they are available as a sticker sheet in the shop right now. B is for blossom bears. I liked the concept on these, and they're very cute, but something is off. I'm not sure what it is, but I did not make these ones into a sticker sheet. C is for candy corn crows. I love crows, and I thought the corn, but as candy, it was very like fall themed. I really like these. I have already made these into stickers. They are available on the shop right now. D is a silly one. I just got this idea and ran with it. They are dew donkeys, also known as snack mules. I didn't make these into stickers because they felt very niche, but I had fun drawing them, and I think they're pretty silly. E is for eggs. I was really not feeling inspired this week, and I don't love how these came out, but I did it. I did them, and that was week E. F is for fruit bats. I think these are adorable. They didn't get a lot of love on the shop, so I've been considering taking them down, but they are currently still there as a sticker sheet if you'd like to pick them up. G is for ghosts. Goose ghosts? It's hard for me to even say. It's another silly idea that came to me as I was thinking of things that started with G. I did not make stickers of these because the design felt a little bit too simple, but I do think that they are cute. H is for hermit crabs, and all of these hermit crabs are wearing different buildings on their backs. These are available in the new shop update as individual stickers. I is for iridescent ibis. I had thought there was a breed of ibis called the iridescent ibis, but I think there's actually not. The one I was thinking of, I'm pretty sure, is called a glossy ibis. Either way, I somehow became obsessed with ibises. I love the shape of their body, of their beaks. Just a lot of nice shapes on the ibis, and also the colors. Some of them, I think they're called the scarlet ibis, are this just like blinding red pink. It's so vivid, and I love it. So I love these guys. They are available in the update as a sticker sheet, and you'll probably see more ibises from me in the future. J is for jam jellyfish. A silly idea. I've used the idea jelly could mean jellyfish, or it could mean, that condiment made out of fruits. I think this is a really cute idea, and I think it turned out really well. I love drawing things that have this kind of like translucent quality, where you can kind of see through, and there's some shining effects on it. So I really like these. They are available both as a sticker sheet in a smaller form, and then also as individual stickers where they're larger. And a new thing I'm trying with this update, they're also available as a set where if you buy all 4 together, you'll get a little bit of a discount. K is for kangaroo, rats, and keys. I didn't make these into stickers because they felt a little bit niche, like the dew donkeys, but I do think they are very cute. For L, I started exploring different kinds of stickers. I've been thinking about making stickers for the Passion Planner specifically that kind of fit within the spreads of the Passion Planner. So I took the idea of like lemons and limes as a theme of planner stickers. So this isn't really a complete design, but I did come up with like a background texture, some little decorative elements, and then in the future, if I have the chance to, I want to refine this idea and work on sets of Passion Planner stickers, but I still have some conceptual work to do on these. M is for maple syrup. I thought this was a fun idea, but I did not make it into stickers. At the time, it didn't feel like a fully formed thought, like a fully formed design, but looking back, I do kind of like these, so maybe I will go in and turn these into a sticker sheet. N is where I fudged the letter a little bit. I just wasn't coming up with anything that I liked. So I picked noodle, as in danger noodle, as in snakes. That's it. That's the whole thought. I drew some albino corn snakes, which are cute and pink, and have a very neat pattern on their scales. Some of these designs, not all 4 of them, some of them are available as individual stickers. O is for opal octopus. I love this one. I think it came out so good. I love the concept. The design is like very crisp. I was just having a good drawing day. I think it came out really nice. You can get this one as an individual sticker, and it is a bit larger than some of my other stickers. It's a little bit closer to 3 inches than 2 inches. P is for pigeons. There's no gimmick here. I just love pigeons. You can get these as a sticker sheet. I think they're pretty cute. Q is a fun one. There is a real bird called the resplendent quetzal. Quetzal? I don't know how to say it. But it's a really interesting looking bird with a lot of different colors and a long kind of ribbon-like tail. And in this one, I had fun with the idea that this bird's name is the resplendent quetzal. If this random bird can just be called resplendent, so can you. I kind of leaned into the idea of like self-talk affirmations. So I wanted this one to be very uplifting. R is for reindeer. I was kind of thinking along the lines of like a rotting reindeer, similar to the elk in the swamps in Valheim. I like this design, but I did not make it into a sticker because I feel like it's missing something. I'm not sure what it is. I might revisit this later, but for now, no sticker. S is for strawberry sweets. Just another fun set of cute food designs. This one is also available as a sticker sheet. T is for tidying, and this is a set of designs that I really was thinking about using these in a planner, so you can stick little reminders for your household chores into your planner with this sticker sheet. Unfortunately, it did not make the cut for this update just because I ran out of time to format and test print and prepare from this point in the challenge on. The only designs after this point that made it into the update were the larger individual sticker designs because they are much easier for me to format for printing. I don't have to do as much work. So I was able to just plop those into the Silhouette Studio and print them out. This one will definitely make it into a future update though, because I think it's very cute and practical. U is for undead. I got really into Project Zomboid when I made this design, and so I made this sheet of little zombies, kind of dressed like they were doing like various jobs and activities before they got turned. V is for Venus flytraps, as well as some other carnivorous plants. I really like the color scheme for these. It feels very right, and I will likely format these into a sticker sheet in the future, but like with the other ones, they just weren't quite done in time. W is for whale, whale, whale. Look what we have here. I made this first design inspired by Omori before I found their policy on fan merch, which I was very pleased to find. As of right now, their policy is that they do allow the sale of fan art as long as you fulfill a few requirements. So one is that you've played the game, which I have. I loved it. Another is that you are an individual artist selling to other individuals and not like a company, like preparing merch in bulk. Another requirement is that you don't do something that's very similar to official merch and that you mark it as unofficial, which I have done on my listings. So hopefully I have not invoked the ire of OmoCat, but I was very happy to know that they do have like a public policy on allowing people to sell fan art, because I think that's a really nice thing for companies to do with like a beloved IP. So this first design was inspired by a whale-themed boss named Humphrey, and I loved it so much that I started thinking about other boss pieces that I could work on, which you will see very soon. X was really tricky, as you might imagine. Not a lot of words start with X, and of those words, I wasn't really inspired by a lot of them. In the end, I found a connection. There is a seabird called a zemi. I do not know how to pronounce it. It looks a bit like a seagull though. So that sparked this idea of a seagull enjoying some trash. So I made this Live Love Trash sticker. And this is the first sticker I really started playing around with interesting ways to display text in a sticker design. I've got some interesting like layer modes to make the text somewhat readable but not completely covering the design, which I thought was fun. This one is also available on my shop. And the last two are only loosely connected to their letters, but I was inspired and I really wanted to have a set of Omori themed stickers to release at the same time. So these last two are also Omori themed. So Y is for your best, which was inspired by the catchphrase, "When I flex, I feel my best," which a character in Omori says. That character is Pluto, the planet whose sort of special ability is flexing. And there's a point in the game where he does get extremely buff, like ridiculously so. In fact, the official game art, he's a lot more buff than he is in my drawing. It's a little bit absurd, but I dipped my toes into drawing anatomy, drew this extremely muscular man planet with the text, "Feeling my best." And I love this one. It's so funny. It's so silly. It really pushed my skills. I'm really not that great at anatomy, but I feel pretty good about this one. And finally, the most tenuous of connections. Z is the end of the alphabet, so I made a design of Sweetheart, a character in Omori whose soundtrack song is World's End Valentine. And so it's the end, get it? It's all connected. Anyway, I drew her in this kind of simmering manic rage with her heart-shaped flail. And this one, in fact, most of the Omori stickers just look really good as holographic, so I was just very pleased with how that turned out. Once I made all these designs, I had to prepare them to be printed on stickers and sold. Once the design itself is complete, the next step is formatting any sticker sheets. I didn't get good footage of this process because I kind of squeezed it in wherever I had time, but I think I showed in my video on how to make stickers with the silhouette how I do this. Basically, I have a template that is the size that I want for my sticker sheets. Then I just select and drag individual designs on the sheet until they are packed in with enough space between them so they can each have a small border, which prevents the the cut lines from being too close to the design and like cutting off a piece of the design. Next comes the somewhat tedious process of printing and cutting the stickers to test the designs and also to have some like initial stock if people decide to buy them. I finally found some good print settings for all the papers I use, so that part at least is quite easy. I've just got them written down, I plugged them in, it's good to go. I still have plenty of ink left in my new printer, so I haven't had to like refill that yet. After printing, I used the Silhouette Portrait 3 to cut out the stickers. I'm still pretty happy with the Portrait 3. It is fairly reliable once you learn its mysterious ways. I did have a period of a few days where I don't know what happened. I just like forgot how to use it. And I was consistently lining up the mat with the wrong line on the machine, and it was not working. And I couldn't figure out why. I thought maybe the blade was messy or needed to be replaced. And then I figured out what happened and kicked myself, and then it was working again. Surprise. But the process basically goes like this. I print, I align the page to the cutting mat, I load it into the Silhouette, I make sure that it can find the registration marks, and then once it starts, I make sure that it's lined up with the design. If I catch it really early, I can cancel it quick enough that I can save the rest of the designs on the sheet. So I try to pay attention and do that to avoid waste. The Silhouette makes a terrible sound as it cuts out the stickers. When it's done, I pull off the stickers from the sheets or the mat. The mat I'm using is really not very sticky anymore. It's the original mat, so I will probably need to replace it soon, but I'm going to keep using it until it literally doesn't work and get my full money out of this purchase. And as I'm pulling the stickers off of the mat, I do give them a wipe down with a microfiber cloth. I've noticed that my vinyl stickers are all just like a tiny bit sticky on the top surface. I don't really know why. I don't know where the stickiness is coming from, but I found that if I wipe them off with the microfiber, it seems to help a little bit, and then when I put them in storage, they don't all stick together the way that they would if I just put them in storage directly. And then as I do this, I inspect the stickers for any damage or weird printing artifacts. Once in a while, the rollers on the Silhouette will like leave a line down the stickers, so if I see any of that, I will either keep that sticker for myself, or if it's like really bad, I'll just toss it. And then I sort the stickers into one of several plastic bins that I've gotten, and I fill in a spreadsheet as I do this where I have all of my stickers, the material type, the amount that I've printed, the amount I've sold, the amount that are left, and sort of what I'm charging for them and the profit and all that. I have this great big spreadsheet. So I plug those numbers in as I put the stickers into storage so I know what's in there. And I'll just put this out there. If you have any sticker storage recommendations, please let me know. The YouTube comments probably won't allow links, but if you describe them, give me the brand, I can look it up myself. I desperately need something that is closed so I can prevent like dog slobber, cat hair, dust, all the random dirt that's in my house from getting on the stickers. The photo storage box I use for the sticker sheets works well for those, but they are too big for my individual stickers. They kind of flop around in there, and they can get a little bit bent if they're stored on their side for too long. And the other boxes I found have these 2-inch square compartments, and those are just a bit too small if I want to do a slightly larger sticker. What I would really love is something that is closed, again, completely closed to the outside, around 3 inches square, that has enough separation between whatever the compartments are that I can keep the sticker design separate. The most important reason for this is because the transparent vinyl and the glossy vinyl look almost identical until you like start to peel the sticker off. And because I don't want to peel everyone's stickers to check what they are before I send them out, it's important that I can put them into storage in the correct place, and so I can be sure that that's the right kind of sticker as I'm filling orders. But I haven't been able to find anything the right size for this sort of in-between size. When doing test prints, I try to make one batch of each design on each material that I have. I did miss one or two that I've realized now, and I'm gonna probably go back in and do at least one of them so I have photos to put on the Etsy listing. But the reason for this is so that not only do I have some stock that's ready to go when people order it, but also so I can take product photos. And as much as I try, I'm still not very good at taking product photos. I set up my lights and I prepare a background, and somehow they still just don't turn out very good. I'm working on that. I'm trying to learn. But I basically set this station up in my kitchen, which has the most light out of anywhere in the house. And I crouch over my stickers and I take photos and videos of them one by one until I've got them all covered. And then I go through and I edit all the photos to get the colors as accurate as possible, crop them, resize them, get them into a format that Etsy's going to like. And then, a little tip, I actually do the video editing on my phone. I find that the interface for simple video edits is really nice on my Galaxy Note 20 Ultra or whatever it's called. It's much quicker than loading each video up into DaVinci and then exporting them and doing all of that work. And then once I have the pictures, I have the videos, I have the stickers, I create the Etsy listings. I'm not going to go into detail on how I do this. I'm sure there are other tutorials on how to set up Etsy, but the basic process for me at this point is copying an existing listing, changing out the pictures, the name, updating the description, checking that the price is correct, and then there are a few things specific to each listing, like the color of the item, the tags, the category. So I went through all of the new designs one by one, creating these listings, and I saved them as drafts so that when I want to make this update go live, I can select them all and publish them, and then check that I didn't mess anything up. And that's it. That is how I designed and created and printed and updated all of this stuff for my new sticker shop update. I think there are 20 new listings on my shop, 2 of which are the sets, the Jam Jellies and the Omori Boss sticker sets. And all of these, at the time of this video going live, are available. I do have a limitation currently. I only ship to the US because shipping elsewhere is both extremely expensive for the customer, and also it requires some very specific packaging, where in the US I can mostly use letter mail just because of the rules for the USPS. I'm working on potentially allowing orders to Canada. Let me know if that would be something that you would be interested in. It is going to cost a lot for shipping. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. But if there's demand, if people want to pay that shipping cost, I can try to get that. I can try to get that into my process so I can do that for you guys. But that's it. I am going to take a bit of a break after that big challenge to do some other things with my time. But I'm really happy, I'm really proud that I was able to stick to that big creative project for so long. And it helped a lot. It produced a lot of good art that I'm able to use to further my artistic goals. So if you're on the fence about doing something like this, there's the 100-day project going on. There's all kinds of monthly challenges. I would really recommend it. It usually works out really well for me to commit to something like this, and it gives me the momentum I need to push forward and learn and grow. So thank you so much for watching, and thanks to anyone who visits my shop and potentially makes a purchase. It means so much to me, supporting in any way you can. A completely free way to support the channel and to support my work is also just to, watch the videos, give them a like, subscribe, share them with people. I appreciate all of that. So thank you so much. I'll be back soon with another video, and I hope to see you there. Bye-bye!